Everyone. Okay, thank you for joining us this afternoon. So this is really education focused about skin that actually targeting at when you have sensitive skin, acne prone, or even when you experience scarring due to sensitive skin or acne skin or accidents or whatever reason actually. So this segment is catering what you can do at home to take care of your skin. Okay, welcome. So we should start the session on time. Please allow me to introduce myself because there are some new friends here. My name is Aisu, and prior to this new skin business, I was actually distributing at beauty salon and aesthetic clinics in Malaysia and Singapore, and I have experience supplying skincare and also training the beauticians to look at or the esthetician to look at what kind of skin should match with the respective type of skincare. And when we talk about skincare, there are so many types, and our skin are all different. Okay, so it's really important for us to understand what is good for our skin. So coming back to today's topic, okay, so when we talk about acne or blemishes, it doesn't limit to what you see on the face. I think face acne pimples is really common, right? And it can happen on the body. So why do we get pimples? It's very much because your skin is your largest detox organ. And when there are imbalances in the skin, and so for example, for the body, we often see that for chain heavy smoker, they have an acne bag like that because your skin is not able to detox. Okay. And so this is also acne concern. So when we talk about acne or pimples, it can be on any part of our body, and we do have solutions for that, and we can share with you at home what can you do to take care of your skin, okay? And what are some of the tips that you can actually apply before you make any purchases, okay? All right, so this is the most commonly asked question. Okay, oh, before I forget, the skin is your largest detox organ. So apart from what you apply externally on your face, your body, the personal care, nutrition is a really big part. So stay tuned till the end. So we will have our natural path to have a segment on nutrition for the skin. And also there's Q&A in terms of nutrition that related to skin with similar conditions, okay? So this is a very common questions. When you have pimples, whether it's on your face or on your body, should you go and squeeze it? And it's very, a lot of people say, I must squeeze it actually. So should you or you shouldn't actually? So the answer is in this video. Stay tuned and we will watch a short 2 minutes video here.
What exactly is inside of that bulging pimple? It's probably even worse than you think. That white pus is packed with a cocktail mix of bacteria, dead skin cells, white blood cells, and an oily, waxy material called sebum. Under the right conditions, these 4 ingredients create the perfect storm for infection. Here's how. Inside each pore of your skin are tiny sacs called sebaceous glands. These glands secrete an oily material called sebum, which lubricates and waterproofs your hair. But that's not the only thing sebum is good for. It's also an energy source for a type of bacteria called Propionibacterium acnes. Normally, Propionibacterium acnes lives harmoniously in and on your skin. But sometimes it gets out of control, and that's when the trouble starts. When your sebaceous glands grow more active, like during puberty, they generate a surplus of sebum. The excess sebum can clog your pores. The pore is now a food fest for bacteria, which start to multiply out of control. This triggers alarms in your body, which identifies the infestation as a threat. So your body dispatches white blood cells to the area to fight the abnormally large cluster of bacteria. As a result, the area becomes inflamed, causing the skin at the surface to swell and redden. Eventually, that swelling will come to a head, literally. Even worse, popping the pimple opens a gateway for additional bacteria on your fingers, which could prolong or even worsen the already infected pore. So the next time you have the urge to pop a pimple, consider the consequences.
Okay, I think with here, we have a very clear answers, right? So should you pop or you shouldn't? So if you get a lot of pus, you do need to remove that and you can seek professional help. Okay, so if you do have a lot of cystic acne pus, don't do it yourself. Okay, of course, we do have a simpler DIY solution that we are going to talk about that later. So this is just keep in mind. So we do need professional grade beauty devices to achieve professional results. Okay, and never use the same skincare throughout 30 days. So if you have sensitive skin, acne prone, you do need to switch your skincare around depending on how stressed is your skin. So for example, for ladies, if you're having menses, for that 7 weeks, you should be using anti-acne skincare range. So switch the full range to anti-acne. And then when your menses ends, and then you go back to using the regular skincare that you have been using. Okay. So it's not one size fits all. Okay. And also keep in mind that you need to have a regular DIY skin detox. Okay. This is external skin detox to help your skin to renew better and also to be able to detox so that it doesn't get clogged. Okay, so today we are going to share with everyone some of the simple solution. Okay, so what I have here with me and what you see on screen is a device called the Lumi Spa. Okay, so what's the function of this beauty device in terms of people who has acne prone skin? So first, really, really important beauty regimen is actually to have clean skin, do not have clogged pores. So this action, what you can see here, that's the ability to actually deep cleanse and vacuum your pore so that you don't get whiteheads and blackheads. And in return, you get a better skin. So I'm just going to show everyone a quick video. But before you go and look at the video, just take note that this device has 7 different functions, okay? 7 different functions. So it's on the screen and it's not only for deep cleanse, it also helps with your collagen alignment. And that's why it's really good for scar, okay? So I'm just going to show this very quickly. Okay, so we'll stop a bit right here. So some people may ask, we have been using hand to clean the face. Why do we need a gadget? Why do we actually need a gadget? Okay, so particularly for ladies, if you apply sunblock or if you put on makeup, it's so important to have your pores deep cleansed. And of course, if let's say you have young teenager kids and their skin is flawless, they don't have any issues, they rest early, no stress, no pollutions, never experience hormonal changes, and they don't have issues, yeah, by all means, you can continue to clean your face with water, okay? And you don't even need to use a soap, okay? But then when, as we grow, we expose to pollutions. And then if you put on makeup, we actually apply pollutions to the face. We use sunblocks and we don't sleep at 9 p.m. every night. We don't drink enough water. We have hormonal changes. And that's why your skin will start to react. And we do need external help like this. Of course, you can also choose to go and see a beautician every 1 week, maybe 3 times. That will also help a little bit. Yeah, okay. So let's move on. So what are the telltale signs that your skin is not balanced when you start to have whiteheads, when you start to have blackheads? Okay, which means it started, that's clots that's happening actually. And this is, and the Lumi Spa is very good to help you to clean the pores, remove the whiteheads and blackheads without squeezing it and without the extraction. Okay, you can go and see your beautician once a month, but the rest of the 29 days, please take care of your skin at home with this beauty device. And another good news, it's not only deep cleanse, there are 7 benefits, and one of the benefits is the aligning of the collagen, make your skin exercise. So when we exercise, it actually stimulates the collagen growth, and it stimulates 4 different types of skin protein. And what you can see on the screen is, if you know of people where they suffer acne scarring, maybe when they are 40s right now, when they are teenagers, and you can actually tell them about Lumi Spa. It's something that they can use at home to help to relieve the scarring condition. Okay, so second device we are going to talk about is the galvanic spa. Okay, so remember we mentioned that we do need help on beauty devices to achieve professional results. So what is this function? Earlier on, Lumi Spa, we talked about deep cleansing and then help to actually produce collagen to help with scarring. And for this, is actually very good for sensitive skin and for people who has acne. Why? Because we need to detox and anti-inflammations. Okay, so the head that you see on the top left is this diamond head here, where you can, okay, use it for antibacterial and also bring down inflammations. So together with these 2 gels, okay, so the white gel, you can use it to actually detox. And when you use it, you will notice that on places of your skin where you already have about to erupt pimples or erupting pimples, it's a little bit tingling, okay? Because it runs current to kill the bacteria. And then followed by this gel, which pump in nutrients to your skin. So this is detox, this is pumping in, and this is used on the face now. So if you have body acne, please don't use this. There's another solution for body acne using the same gadget. So for people who has this, they notice that every time you use this, the smaller pimples, it subsided the next 2 days. Okay, but for the bigger cystic acne, it actually helps you to pull up the inflammation faster, so that you can actually remove the pus and the inflammations will go down and it heal very fast. And you also notice that this also help with skin renewal, and that's why help with the scarring of the pimples as well. Okay, so it's really, really good. It's almost compulsory. If you have sensitive skin and acne prone skin, this is like compulsory. Okay, so the other things that you can use together with this gadget called the galvanic spa is it comes with a power mask. So what is power mask? A lot of people, if let's say you're very into beauty, you know this term called the cryo beauty, right? Where you freeze, you bring down the temperature of your skin and you slow down your skin from aging actually. So why is this good? Because the power mask, as you can see on the screen, is of biocellulose, which is how to say, in the mask industry, the paper mask industry, biocellular is the gold standard. It's just like the second layer of your natural skin. Yeah, so it's really, really good to bring down the temperature and it pump in hydration nutrients to heal your skin. So if you are sensitive, you need to use this really, really often. And a lot of us, when we experience pimples, we notice that how come every time when we apply this mask with this gadget and the pimples subside? And the reason behind is when you bring down your skin temperature, you bring down your inflammations. Okay. All right. So this is the clinical studies that shows people the moisture surge after using power mask. Why do we talk about moisture? Because a lot of people, when you have acne, you keep thinking that my skin is too oily. okay? And you sometimes, and then you don't put on moisturizer or hydrator, you just wash your face. After 2 hours, you notice that there's a layer of oil on your skin. And that's a telltale sign that your acne is not because your skin is too oily. It's because your skin is dehydrated. And if you never feed your skin with enough water, you know, the skin is a living organ, right? And it will produce oil to actually protect itself, because fundamentally the skin function is to regulate temperature. If your skin is very dry, you won't be able to protect yourself from the environment as well. So if you have friends or even children or even you yourself suffer adult acne or sensitive skin, apart from inflammation, is super important to keep hydrating your skin. Okay, do you know every day on a daily basis, this partner actually lose a glass of drinking water. Okay, your skin lose a glass of drinking water. So hydration is really, really important, particularly if you are always in the aircon environment. Okay, so this is some examples where we shows that when we talk about anti-inflammations, you can see that the skin is very red. And then after first time of using the spa, second time of using the spa, you notice that the skin color is more even. And also you notice the shaping effect, okay, because that's the detox from using this beauty gadget actually. Okay, it also you can also notice there are lesser pimples. Okay, so for friends that do not know, so our company is actually the world's #1 at home beauty device system brand for 4 consecutive years actually. So we have a lot more beauty device, but for this acne, sensitive skin, and also scarring topic, so we will introduce this too for now. Okay, now the next thing is um, we all use skincare. Okay, so when you have sensitive skin, when you have acne skin, this is what I experience a lot. People is so afraid to put things on the face. They start using everything, and worse, your skin, maybe it won't deteriorate, but it will never recover. Okay, so what do you need to do? We know we need to deep cleanse, we need to anti-inflammations, okay, we need to add in hydrations. Of course, we need to protect. We can use certain things for treatment, but how are you going to, what are the tips to choose the right skincare for yourself? Okay, if you look on the screen, you need skincare that will help you to replenish what? No need to buy fancy skincare that has a lot of nutrients inside. No need, because you need to replenish water. So certain key ingredients that you can look is sodium hyaluronate. Okay, there are many different types, and then hyaluronic acid, and then so you need something to actually replenish your skin moisture. And there are different type of hyaluronic acids actually. So this type of acids is good for your skin to retain moisture. And sodium PCA is actually very good because 1 gram attracts, I think, 4 to 6 grams of water from the air. It binds moisture to your skin. Okay, so important to find water-based moisturizer. Stay on with us. We are going to share with you how you test the moisturizer you have at home. Is it water-based? Okay, there's a way you can test it. Definitely, you can read the label. Absolutely no alcohol, because it will further dry up your skin. Okay, remember, a lot of acne skin conditions, particularly for adult acne, is due to dehydration. When you introduce alcohol, yes, it will kill the germ, but your skin will become sensitive over time. Okay, and then no mineral oil. So we have a way to test it. This is really important. You need to make sure everything that you use to clean your face and your body, you can actually go to the pharmacy and buy something like this. Okay, it's a pH test paper. So this is like going back to school. And we all know that our skin is 5.5. Okay, and here, 5.5. Okay, so if you don't believe, 5.5 is light yellow color. Okay, light yellow color. So you can buy this from the pharmacy and you can test everything that you put on your body to clean. Okay, so a good way to clean it is actually, to test it is actually, you take the litmus paper, soak in the water. Normal drinking water, no need to like put alkaline water and all that. Any normal drinking water, okay? And you place it on your skin. See, the skin should be light, the pH should be light yellow, 5.5. Okay, so if you can see this, so this is how your skin in a healthy, natural
I see,
level.
maybe you want to show.
Sorry, Kaki, I can't hear you.
Show yourself so we can see you,
Oh,
because
okay.
you are.
Yeah, show myself. Yes. Yeah, I forgot because you all see the slides only, right? So sorry.
Yeah.
So I should show myself. Yes. Let me spotlight myself so that you can see me, the bigger ISO here. Okay. Now can you see the bigger ISO? Yeah, so much better. Okay. So this is the pH. Okay. You can buy it from the pharmacy, you know, the pH paper, and you can do a quick test like that. Okay. And then it should be 5.5. So this is healthy skin. And the next thing, you can test this litmus paper. Is wet already, right? You can put it on a clothes detergent and you can see how the colors will change to darker because it's very alkaline actually. So this is healthy level. If let's say it's very alkaline, you can see how strong is your soap or your cleanser. So if you are already suffering from sensitive skin, acne, and you wanted to improve your skin condition, the first thing you need to protect is your skin has a natural protection layer. Why is it 5.5? Because it, you know, there are some germs that go on top. It can kill germs also. So you need it a bit acidic. But if you use very strong soap that's alkaline, you actually remove your skin natural protection layer. We call it the acid metal. And over time, it becomes very sensitive, very fragile. Every skincare you use, it always reacts. So I just give you the example. So this is another brand. This is some other company brand's cleanser, okay? So you can use any cleanser that you cleanse your face or body to do this test. And you just put a bit on top. So what you want is, you do not want the color to change. So the moment the color changes, you know that, okay, you will need something gentler. Okay, this is a very premium brand for your info. It's a very premium brand, but can you see the color changes?
Show the brand.
Yeah, no, I'm not going to talk about the brand. It's the E brand. Usually the E brand, the C brand are the very premium brand, right? And you can see it's brown color. So if you have acne or sensitive prone skin, if you don't have problem with your skin, it's okay. But I mean, like, even if I don't have problem with my skin, I want to protect my skin natural protection layer, the acid metal. So you may want to avoid using anything that will change color. You can try to soak it in your floor detergent. The whole thing will turn like black, like dark purple. Okay, so it's a very simple test that you can do at home. I hope that's giving you some values. Okay, so next, how are we going to test? I think we come to moisturizer test. Okay, so make sure your anything that touches your skin is pH balanced, pH friendly, around 5.5. Okay, with that, in the longer term, if you use the right moisturizer, then your skin has a chance to recover. Okay, also look for moisturizers that actually has ingredient that has nutrients for the skin. Okay, later we'll talk about nutrition from inside out, but externally we do need to have nutrients for the skin. So you look at skincare that contains good antioxidants. Okay, that will help you to recover faster. That's more for recovery and making your skin stronger. So this video, we are going to share at home, how do you test your moisturizer, whether it is water-based or not. All you need is just a tea bag and your moisturizer. Okay, I'm going to play this video. Okay, is it simple? I think everybody can do this, right? With this method, you can test whether your moisturizer is water-based or it contains mineral oil. So why we do not want to have mineral oil in our cleansers, in our moisturizers or serums or skincare? So mineral oil give you immediate moisturization effect, like you feel, wow, it's really hydrated. Actually, there's a layer protection outside. But we all know that mineral oil is a byproduct from petroleum. So if you already have acne skin and your skin is already sensitive, the last you want to introduce is non-food based item that irritates your skin actually. And we all know that mineral oil, if you put a layer of mineral oil on top of your skin cannot breathe. And when it cannot breathe, and sometimes it clogs the pores, the sebum, the natural sebums that produce cannot come out, and then it will clog and have more inflammations also. And research also shows that mineral oil increase your skin temperature. So if you want to have lower skin temperature so that you can bring down the inflammations, you should try to avoid using mineral oil based product. Go for water based. Okay. So we will move on. There are two recommendations. So if you are, of course, you can test your skincare at home. So there are two recommendations for people with sensitive and acne skin. So you need to understand your skin. So if you know that you just have pimples and acne, it's very, very easy. If you're looking for solutions for that, you know, the package of skincare range on the right is called the Clear Action System. It clears the signs of past and present breaks-up actually, and is clinically proven to treat and prevent acne grow actually. So if let's say it's only acne skin and pimple skin, you can use this set. And usually within 3 to 6 months, you see really, really, really good results. Okay, but the problem is, what if you have sensitive skin? So when you have sensitive skin, which means your skin is very thin, the natural protection layer already no more. Okay, you have a natural protection layer that protects your skin no more. That's why your skin is sensitive. It reacts to every skincare you use. Then we do not recommend you to use skincare that treats acne. No, you need to first treat your sensitive skin. Because if you don't treat your sensitive skin, you go straight to treat your acne. As long as your skin is sensitive, your acne will not go away. Okay, so if you know that you have sensitive skin, how do you identify? You blush easily under heat, okay, or you get 1 or 2 acne grow. If let's say, you know, you travel to Japan, you know, sakura, and then just a bit of dirty, you know, dirt or whatever, you get like 1 or 2 acne. Yeah, so it's really, really sensitive. You can also look under your skin, whether you can see your blood capillaries. So if you can see that, meaning that your skin is sensitive, you react to a lot of skincare. So then you need to work on strengthening your skin natural protection layer, and it's a complete solution. Okay, so you need to look at, can you see the skincare range on the left is called Nutrisential range, #skin mood. Okay, so this range will help to stabilize your skin and repair its natural protection layer. Once your skin is stabilized, not so sensitive, then you can proceed to work on your acne. Okay, I hope that is clear for all of you. All right, so all this range is 100% water-based. There's no mineral oil. Is pH balanced. There's no alcohol, and they are ingredient that's skin-friendly, nutrition that actually infuse in the skincare that's skin-friendly, that help your skin to recover. Okay, now a lot of people ask, you know, my skin is so bad, should I use certain masks? You know, I put a paper mask every day. Okay, so when your skin is acne prone, the masks that will be more friendly for you are clay type. Okay, clay type, but you do need hydration. So we suggest, okay, so you need hydration mask and the cream type, if you have acne and sensitive acne, pimples. So don't use sheet mask. So the only sheet mask you use is like, you know, those sheet masks that has a lot of hyaluronic acids for hydrations. Okay, but it's not going to give you very good result. So stick to all these cream-based masks. It will work wonders on your skin. So we will recommend you can try the baby face triple mask. It's actually comprising 3 different type of masks. It's as if you are making your concoction, like you visit the salon, but you make the concoction yourself. So it's including creamy hydrating masks that make of cactus extract that help your skin to retain moisture, prevent the loss of moisture. Number 2, enhancer is anti-inflammations. Even if you have cuts and burns, you can apply it. For guys, you can use it as a shaver as well. And clay pack is a natural kaolin. Okay, it's a clay kaolin. In the mountains, certain type of animal, mountain goats. If let's say they know that they are not well, they will actually go and eat the kaolin clay to clean, to detox the system. Yeah, so this one we use it to apply on our face. You combine these 3 type of masks, apply it daily on your face for 30 minutes. You take a picture before and you watch how your skin improves after 30 days. Okay, so for some of you where you have extra budget, you can look at Glacier Marine Mud. It's a green color mask. So these 2 are celebrities, like the Asian celebrities. So it's a green color mask that focus on detox. It also have minerals that calms your skin actually. So you can use it when you have body acne. This is very good. You can also use it on your face. And for some people, if you have oily scalp, very, very oily scalp, you can use it to mask your scalp actually. So it will pull up the sebum while calm your skin. Okay, this one you can't use too often if you have sensitive and acne skin. Probably max 2 times a week. But the baby face triple mask, you can use it on a daily basis. Okay, so how soon you can see result if you just use something externally. If you never combine internal use, so for external use, this one is actually, to be honest, so these 2 cases is after using 4 sets, which is 12 months. Yeah, slightly more than 1 year to clear up your skin. But if you were to combine nutrition, it will speed up as well. Okay, so if your sensitive skin and acne condition is not too serious, generally speaking, you see really good results between 3 to 6 months. Really, really, really good results. Okay, now what can you do to speed up the result? So in order to do this, a lot of people ask me, how about chemical peels? When you go to see aesthetic doctors, okay, when you do lasers, actually peeling. When you do chemical peels, peeling, the skin is so beautiful, like baby. Should I do that? Okay, rule of thumb. Okay, if let's say you have sensitive skin, no acid, no matter how well you see your friends has it, don't put any acids on your face, because yes, your pimples will go away because it's through the peeling action, but over time, your sensitivity, your skin will become thinner and thinner, then you won't be able to manage and your adult acne condition become permanent. Okay, so this one, we only recommend people, remember the solution is treat your sensitive skin, then go for acne treatment. Then the last is this, for scar treatment. You can use the chemical peel for your scarring actually. It's good for pigmentation, acne scar, also help with acne if you don't have sensitive skin. And you will get baby skin from this chemical peel. You can do it at home. So the red color one is AHA, is made from milk acid and sugarcane acid, glycolic and lactic acids, and is really, really safe to administer at home because it does come in with a tub of neutralizer actually. So it stays on your skin for 15 minutes, then you neutralize it. Okay. So if you want faster result and your skin is not sensitive, you can incorporate this as one of the solutions to help you to have clear, good looking and glowing skin. Okay. So now we move on. Okay. For friends that you just joined, you're welcome to ask questions. Later we have a Q&A segment. Post your questions in the chat box, and we will keep all the questions and answer it during the Q&A segment. Please, may I welcome our naturopath, Kaki, to help us to actually share with us how we can work on our internal nutrition to have beautiful looking skin. Welcome, Kaki.
Hi, Isu.
Hello.
And thank you everyone for coming on today. Okay, so I think you need to spotlight me yourself.
Oh, yes. Spotlight you and remove spotlight.
Okay, so a little bit about myself, right? Very quickly. As you can see, I'm a naturopath. I basically trained in Sydney, Australia for 4 years as a clinical naturopath, which is like a Western version of a TCM physician, but I was also trained in diagnostics. The reason I went into this was because I had my own health issues, and after 3 surgeries, I healed myself. So I run my own clinical practice for 15 years now. And I've been a keynote speaker, as you can see on this slide. I've been lecturing at polytechnics. I've done talks for hospitals and the corporate, and I've been on the media, TV, and radio. And I love speaking, and I love sharing my knowledge and education, and also treating patients for all sorts of medical conditions. And then, so maybe next slide. So what happened was because of my profession, I'm constantly on the lookout for good supplements to heal my patients and myself. Because remember, I mentioned I had 3 surgeries. So it was in 2015 when I came, 2013, but specifically in 2015, age-lock Y-span, which I will talk about here in a bit. That really completely reversed my condition and had full insurance coverage. And since then, this has become another part of my business. So enough about me. So you heard Aisu today speaking about acne, you know, the pimples, the scar, the blemishes, and a lot of skin conditions, right? So today we'll focus on that. And she covered quite comprehensively all the topical solutions that you can do at home, or if you wanted to go to outside, but then at home itself, you can do a lot, because this is all about daily maintenance. It's not just once a week you visit the salon, right? Now, so that's Skin Beauty. In 2012, I was invited by SK to do a major talk for them on a worldwide media launch for Skin Beauty Inside Out. And I'm going to talk about the same principles here today, about Skin Beauty Inside Out, Aisu talked about, in, I'm going to share. Okay, so causes of acne. Number 1, it can be hormonal imbalance. So you see teens, you also see adults, you also see elderly also. So as we go through hormonal changes for men as well, you do find the hormonal imbalance can cause massive fluctuations in hormones, whether it's puberty or when you're adult, for women, especially during ovulation or periods, you know, and it can, even overweight issues can cause acne. Thyroid, PCOS issues can cause acne. So there are a lot of root causes of the acne that comes from hormonal imbalance and medical conditions that can cause acne. Number 2, we all know this, you know, stressed out. The moment you're stressed out, you get acne. Your hair also will fall. Your skin starts looking bad, because skin also needs rest, okay? And then late nights, like in TCM, we know that you need to sleep by 11. In Ayurveda, you need to sleep by 9:30 p.m. So if 9:30 p.m. is not possible, at least 11, because you need to sleep so that your skin can rejuvenate. Okay, excess mental stress during exams. We've seen people pop with pimples. We've heard that all the time. Crash diets. So we don't believe in crash diets here. The moment you do crash diets, it causes massive fluctuations in your blood sugar levels. It causes cravings. It causes hormonal changes. You tend to end up eating processed foods, and all of that can trigger your acne and pimples. Certain medications also can cause acne, like steroids, like hormonal pills, oral contraceptive pills. I've seen so many women have treated them, and all the time, every time they have hormonal issues, they go see gynae, they get hormonal pills, and then that causes acne as well. Some anticonvulsants also can cause pimple and acne. Now, dermatologists have said that 25% of adults get acne because of excess sebum production, and Aisu covered that. Pollution, cigarettes, and genetic factors as well. So this genetic part is very important to understand also, because if it's in the family, you may be predisposed, then you may do a lot of things, but then do you have any special thing that can target your genes? We have. So I'll talk about that. Okay. So next slide. So what I'm going to cover is the internal solutions for skin beauty inside out. Now, number 1 is that you need regular skin detox. I also talked about regular skin detox topically, the galvanic spa, the Lumi spa, right? Now, for us, internal skin detox is a natural path. I tell my patients it's always nutrition. Nutrition is the key to clear, healthy skin, right? And so each of us, however, we have different body and different nutritional needs. So what is good for me? That's one thing. How do we decide how much nutrition we need? How do we decide what is enough? Okay, whether I'm getting enough through my diet. And secondly, you know, the digestive health is big part of your skin. Your skin outside is a reflection of your health inside, and 80%, about 60 to 70% of your immune system is in your digestive system. So gut bacteria and bowel movement plays a big part in the glow of your skin and the quality of your skin, and also sleeping before 11 p.m. Okay, so these are few important things to take note of as we move on to the next slide. Okay, so I just want to give you some quick herbal tips on basically like nuts and leafy greens. Okay, so for example, we know vitamin E is very important. We know that vitamin C is very important, and then vitamin A. Okay, so like if you go to a dermatologist, they will give you those who have had severe cystic acne will know. The dermatologist will put you on Accutane, which is a very, very, very high synthetic vitamin A, and then that can be so toxic. That's why the dermatologist requires you to take a liver function test every 3 months, which is not what you want your body to subject to in the long term, isn't it? So what they are looking at is antioxidants, but medically that's what they can do. But what if you could do it holistically? Good vitamin A, C, E, all these antioxidants, selenium, omega-3, magnesium, and all this stuff, and water. So you can eat as much as you want. The question is, are you going to get it enough through your diet? So let's check that out. Next slide. So I did this presentation even at the Tan Tock Seng Hospital once, and we know for a fact, clinical journals have already shown that because of mass production and soil depletion of almost 70 years or almost a century, the quality of our vegetables and fruits there's a significant reduction in the average mineral and nutrition content in the same spinach, same carrot you eat today compared to 70 years ago. You can see the chart speaks for itself. That's why today you see a lot of health and medical conditions compared to last time, right? So technically, like the vitamin A comes from orange colored, vegetables like carrots. How many carrots can you eat to get enough vitamin A for you to actually address the acne? That's a question mark. Can you actually technically, we all know we need to eat healthy. We all know we need to eat about 6 to 7 servings of veggies per day. But are we actually realistically doing it? Are we realistically able to do it? So unless you can eat that whole pile of veggies and fruits, which will take you a whole day eating like a cow, then the question is, what do you do, right? So that's when supplementation becomes necessary. Now, when I say that, I don't mean it's replacing a healthy diet. We insist on you having a healthy diet, but even if you eat healthy diet, and even if you're eating 7 to 9 servings of veggies per day, you would not possibly get all the nutrition you need precisely because of the 70 years of soil depletion. So then supplement is to supplement your diet, okay? Which takes us to the next slide. Then the question is, now antioxidants are so crucial for good skin health, like vitamin A, vitamin C, vitamin E, zinc. If you go outside, you will see standard ACE zinc for skin, but that's just not enough, right? You need a whole spectrum of antioxidants for good health and skin care, for general good health and even skin care. So while we know we need to eat, then we move to the next slide is, how do we know? I have done an interesting demo for my patients, and I'm going to share this with you here. I'm happy to share that with you here. How do you test? Like, the thing is that a lot of
Hi.
people say, okay, I'm going to Keki, I eat a lot of healthy. Hang on, Aisu, hang on. We eat a lot of healthy food, and it's okay, I don't need supplements. Then this demo is going to show you that even, and a lot of people are familiar with vitamin C. Even if they don't, most people are taking vitamin C. And they say, oh, I take vitamin C, I get it through my lemons or and that should be enough for my acne. So let's look at the demo and see whether are you going to get enough through your food, or will supplementation be necessary? And if supplementation is necessary, then which ones? Because you can test, just like your skincare, you can test this at home as well. Okay, Aisu, over to you. We can show the
So
demo.
today I am going to talk about how to choose the right antioxidant supplements to fight free radical stress. Because every day, if you can see here, this is an experiment I'm going to do. Now, every day we are exposed to free radicals. They are in the environment, they are in the food you eat, if you don't sleep enough, if you smoke, alcohol, and even the body processes, there's free radical stress going on. And free radicals actually can damage your cells. It causes aging, diseases, autoimmune disease, and if you don't have enough antioxidants to fight the free radicals, the cells can mutate and even cause cancer. And in weight loss also, you release a lot of free radicals. So one of the things is that when you don't have enough antioxidants, no matter how hard you try, it may be difficult for you to lose the weight or the fat. So today I'm going to, besides the diet and everything, we also need a lot more supplementation to help us fight the free radicals, because there's so much more going on than many years ago. So this is a quick experiment if you're taking supplements, how to choose the right. So I have 2 glasses of water, and the water is just to stimulate your body, the fluids, okay? And iodine is to simulate free radical stress, you know. So I'm going to put in a bit of free radicals here to make it equal on this cup and this cup here, okay? So this is to signify or simulate all the free radicals that you face every day. You get up in the morning, you're rushing, you're stressed out, you know, you have an argument with your wife or your spouse or your kids before you go to work. You are all stressed out, you're rushing in the train or traffic jam. So it's kind of like equal, right? So both are equal, free radicals. Cup A, I just put this one here a bit, it's a bit less. Okay, yeah. So this is all the free radicals that we face in the environment, and every day our body chemical processes release free radicals, which actually cause toxicity and damage the cells. So now, you know, vitamin C, we know vitamin C is very good, it's an antioxidant. So let's say you take vitamin C or lemon, okay? Lemon has a lot of vitamin C, and I'm going to squeeze some lemon. So this is to say that, you know, we take a lot of foods rich in vitamin C, and we try to fight the free radicals. We say diet, but diet sometimes, like I've been saying, is not enough. So I'm taking the lemon, and it's not enough. I still have to squeeze some more, as you can see. Okay, so it's become clear. The vitamin C has helped to fight the free radicals. Yes? Okay. Now, so let's now also take, this is a multivitamin that I use and I prescribe to a lot of my patients as well. And there are about 40 antioxidants in here. So I'm just gonna, I've already broken it into half, okay? And I'm just gonna scrape this a bit here, a little bit of powder, just a little bit, teeny little bit, and stir it. Can you see? It's completely clear, clear as water, even more than the lemon. So this is the vitamin that I took, and there's actually a whole pack here, right, of vitamins, which I haven't taken, and that's supposed to be taken. Now, the free radicals doesn't just stop, it continues. You are driving again, like in the afternoon, you go into the sun, there's more free radicals. And then you come back, you have a meeting deadline, or you have an argument with a colleague or a boss, and then in the evening, the helper. So you have the free radicals continue to go on. And what has happened is that with the vitamin C that you took, this is the one with the vitamin C, it cannot protect you with the ongoing free radicals that you're being exposed to. It doesn't protect you anymore, isn't it? Okay, but let's say the same one with the vitamins that you took, and that's how you test your vitamins, whether they are good or not, right? This is a very simple experiment. So same thing, I have more stress, I went sun, and then I had an argument with my colleague and boss and whatever, okay? So I also have more free radicals, but can you see that it is still clear? Even though I'm exposed to more free radicals, I still have protection from that teeny little bit of powder that I scraped from the vitamin packet. Now,
okay, so Aisu can pause here.
So basically, even if you take a lot of lemon juice,
Aisu can pause it here. Yeah. So next slide. So what this experiment really clearly shows is that even though if you're eating through food, the vitamin C, it's not really protecting you throughout the day compared to the supplements, right? And if you are taking the supplements, then you want to choose the right ones. You can test it yourself and see that this ones actually gave you ongoing protection during the day, because the whole day you are being actually exposed to oxidative damage and free radical stress. your skin. Okay, so that's why it's very important to have the right supplementation. And Life Pack actually has about 40 antioxidants in it. It's a comprehensive range. You don't just want isolated. We're waiting for this slides.
Okay, hang on.
Okay, so next slide. So this is the one that we talked about, the Life Pack on the left. And on the Life Pack Nano is the nano version of Life Pack. Nano means it's broken down into small, highly absorbable substance. So it's very good. And it actually has a comprehensive 60 antioxidants. It was also featured in CNBC News. So these are really state-of-the-art vitamins. And you want that as your baseline nutrition. Okay, baseline nutrition to nourish our cells every day so that our cells can actually be healthy, you know, given the everyday toxic damage that we're exposed to. The next slide. So the other one, the next one that you want to build your antioxidant on is the G3 juice. G3 is fantastic. We'll show you a demo soon. It actually is equivalent to 60 times the vitamin C that you could be taking from a lemon. Okay, you can see the stats here. It's very high powered vitamin C, very nice taste, and it's great for kids, adults, or even a lot of patients who are going through chemotherapy and they find it hard to swallow tablets. This is great. Vitamin G3 juice is a very special blend of 4 fruits that you cannot find in the normal supermarket, in your plate, in your drink. And basically, it is preservative free and is very, very safe for pregnant mothers and even for infants above 6 months old. And it's got 63 benefits. Okay, so I'm not going to go through all that. We're going to show a demo again. How will G3 juice actually help you with countering the free radicals that you're exposed to every day? Okay, so maybe Aisu can talk you through this one.
Okay, so it's similar. You can do this experiment. Just use any juice that you have at home. So go and buy iodine from Guardian or Watsons. Okay, it's an oxidating agent. It oxidizes the water super fast. Okay, but just be careful because it's toxic actually. Okay, so oxidize a full glass of water and you spread into 3 parts equally, and you can get ready to start the experiment. So oxidize, you know, the act of oxidizing the water actually shows that stress, pollutions that happen within your body, or even aging, you know, even if you stay in a cave and meditate there, your body will still age over time, maybe slower, and no pollutions. It will still oxidize. It's part of aging process. Yeah. So the darker the water it is, meaning that you age faster. And
I
then
just put lemon in here. Can you like?
yeah, I'll explain. So and then so the center bottle, the center cup that you see, you actually squeeze a spoon of lemon inside. So we take fruits and vegetables every day. Okay, so this experiment is to show you, do we really get enough, and how powerful is your fruits and vegetables actually. So on the very right, we put the same amount of G3 juice. Okay, so 1 spoon of lemon in the middle and 1 spoon of G3 on the right. And then we eat a lot of food, right? You can use instant noodle bihun, soak in the first glass. It shows that the bihun is oxidized. Can you see that it's purple in color? Okay. And then you try to soak it in the lemon juice and see what happens. It does help, but not a lot. It's still dark. So the other side, the same thing, we oxidize the bihun at the other side. So you can see the bihun is oxidized, just like your organ is aging. Okay. Your skin is aging. And then you soak it on the rightmost that has G3 juice. So a good antioxidant will help you to, can you see it's reversed? Okay. Right. So this is an experiment. Any type of juice that you're using, you can do this. And then we are wasting some G3 juice to show you how effective it is. And G3 is suitable for 6-month-old and above.
Yeah. So G3 is also fantastic for bowel movement, okay, which brings me to the next slide. I mentioned earlier that one big part of your health and in anything, in any health, and especially skincare as well, is your digestive function. Because if you don't pass motion every day clearly, there's a lot of toxic, all the toxins that you actually are exposed to through the food you eat, the liquids you drink, you know, whatever, it all goes down through your colon and it needs to be excreted out. And your intestines are about like 6 meters long. Now, if at any juncture toxins can be stuck. Now, as long as you build up of toxins over the years, you find that, you know, you get health issues, but also skin issues, right? And so this is an example. When we see wear and tear, we always see it outside. We see aging, our skin getting wrinkles. We see knee pain, we say, oh, we wear and tear. But we never think that inside the pipes, which is our intestines, there's also wear and tear. And this wear and tear looks exactly like what you're seeing the slide right now. This is called wear and tear. Inflammation, damage of the mucosa. Okay, and when that inflammation happens, it's going to translate back to inflammation on your skin, damage on the skin, your other organs in the body. So it's very, very crucial from a naturopathic perspective to have your gut always be healthy from the inside. So what that means, it means that making sure that the inflammation is down, all these tiny, tiny microscopic holes that you see, which is called leaky gut, should be sealed. It should not be like that. And you should have clear bowel movement. So when we move to the next slide, now, so one of the things is that G3 juice is very important for bowel movement. It also helps to increase your antioxidant score very, very quickly. Can you go back to the previous slide, Aisu? It goes back and the G3 increases your antioxidant score very, very high. Okay, it's a liquid version of the vitamins, okay, and it's great to add on to the vitamins because then it boosts your antioxidant score very high up, and G3 helps with your bowel movement. Now in the next slide, so we go back to we talked about digestive, so now the next thing we know is that we need a probiotic. Now our probiotic is not the same, not all probiotics are the same. There have been 2 clinical trials in PubMed that actually shows our probiotic is really, really state of the art. It survives the hydrochloric acid, okay? It has prebiotic in it, which helps the probiotic to grow even more. And it covers all these benefits that we talked about. Why are probiotics so important? Because probiotics goes right into your digestive, and it actually helps to eat up all the bad bacteria and create more good bacteria in the stomach. The way to create it more good bacteria is by having prebiotics in the formulation, which this one has. Okay, and the other thing is important that when you take most probiotics, they may not survive the hydrochloric acid. So don't go into this whole thing about, oh, this probiotic is 50 million CFU and 100 million CFU and whatever. The number don't matter. The question is, does it survive the hydrochloric acid? So even if you had 10 million CFU or 5 million CFU, but if it survived the hydrochloric acid, that's the one you want to take. And that's the one that we have. Okay, so I want to go back to the previous slide. And then a lot of patients tell me, oh, you know, but I can take kefir, I can take yogurt, I can take all this, I'll get my probiotics. Like really, you need, our one probiotic is equivalent to 4 tubs of this yogurt. Can you actually eat 4 tubs of yogurt to get the right dose of probiotics into your stomach so that you can heal your skin or other medical conditions? Second, dairy can cause a lot of inflammation. So this is a probio, it is high dose. We'll go back to the slide of probiotic, Aisu, thank you. So basically how we are looking at this is that, you know, just look at the analogy. Like if you had a health problem, you go to a doctor, he's not going to tell you take 20 plants of aspirin to bring your blood pressure down. He'll just give you an aspirin drug. Similarly, we are not talking about drugs, we're talking about natural supplements, all natural stuff, but just taking in a bit of higher dose to help you to tide you through and to heal. So we have 6 clinical studies of this, and it's 2 billion per cap, end of shelf life. Okay, so this is a very, very good probio. Even infants can take it, even adults can take it, even pregnant mothers can take it. It's totally 100% safe. Okay, so that's for the digestive function. Like I said, digestive, you want good probiotic, you want good bowel movement, and you want to heal the inflammation on the wear and tear and the lining, which we'll come to. So you can have marine omega, is very important for good skin because it helps with sun damage, it helps reduce acne, it may protect against itchy, red, inflamed skin, it actually accelerates wound healing, it may reduce skin cancer and may boost hair growth and hair loss. So this marine omega is very special because it's double distilled, okay, and there is no toxicity, there is no mercury in it. It's double distilled. That means in how you test it is that we've done many demos. We don't have time, running short of time, but you can ask the person who brought you in that when you do a demo with this marine omega and another omega-3 out there, you put it in the fridge, you can see the most of them, they actually harden, which is actually, there is some saturated fat in it. Whereas this doesn't harden, it's actually still pure liquid oil. Okay, so marine omega is fantastic, it's super affordable, and everybody, even doctors and even surgeons are prescribing omega. Then the question is which one, right? So I firmly believe in this. So this is marine omega at a very good affordable level to reduce a bit of inflammation, a bit of healing, you know, acne damage and all that. Now, so partly inflammation as well. Okay, but we move to the next slide now. I'm coming to this. This is what I want to talk about. So remember the first time I talked about was that we also want to talk about the genetic factor. Like, you know, a lot of times, no matter how much you do, it's in the genes, or like people in the genes, or people say that in my family, everybody has acne. But do you know that genetics is only 5 to 10%? You change it through your diet, through your right supplements, your nutrition. We have a state-of-the-art supplement called Wispan, which is fantastic. It is made of 12 clinical antioxidants proven in the world. It's proven to have powerful antioxidant power in 12 different countries. They come from different countries in the world, which you cannot find in your food, and you will not be able to get it through your plate. So this total in 12 combined is all in one single capsule. Now, Wispan is of ageLog technology, and I'll explain ageLog in a minute. Now, what it does, right, Wispan, is that it targets 6 defense mechanisms in your body, and particularly 2 are very relevant to the topic today. Okay, one is the tissue regeneration. If Aisu can show her cursor, tissue regeneration and inflammatory balance and DNA protection. Can you see that? So we're actually looking at the gene expression of your skin genes. We're actually reducing the inflammation right at the root cause of your cell and tissue regeneration. Remember, acne and blemishes and scarring, you need tissue repair, you need tissue regeneration. And Wispan has been wonderful in skin glowing, in healing, in reducing the inflammation externally. But also remember, I made the connection about the digestive and the skin. Remember all those holes in the digestive tract, the leaky gut, the wear and tear? This is what Wispan does. It actually heals the wear and tear and the inflammation inside and helps with tissue regeneration. So Wispan is super powerful, state of the art. It's pharmaceutical grade. So most of the time now today, we've moved on from normal supplements. Actually, the whole scientists are now looking at genetic expression supplements, and this is what we have, state of the art. Okay, so next slide. Okay, so what is by ageLog? This is actually ageLog technology is not a product, it's a technology that was aired on Discovery Channel in 2012. So basically on the left, you are seeing the youth gene expression of a young person. Everybody has genes. Your skin has genes, your eye has genes, your hair has genes, right? So on the left, the genes is of a young person where the green is more active, is representing the younger genes is more active, and the old genes are not active. Now, as we grow older, in the middle, ISO, you can show your cursor, the middle gene. That one is actually the gene map of a heat map of an older person, where the older genes become active. You get wrinkles, you get head fall, and medical conditions, and your young genes start shutting down. Now, what they did was clinical studies. They basically found different ingredients, and when they found the right combination of ingredients on the right, the last on the right, I saw the cursor on the right, that is the heat map of an old person that's actually resembling the heat map similar to the young person on the left. Can you see? It's almost similar, which means that they've been able to reset 92% of the genes towards a more youthful way of your skin genes behaving younger, or any other organ. So that's what ageLog technology is about, and that's what Wispan is based on. Okay, so we move to the next slide. And so this is what I mean. There is also a big business behind this. If you're interested, you can ask the person who brought you in. But basically, as a clinician, I'm also very interested in the science. It was actually aired on Discovery Channel. And this is the Wispan that actually reversed my condition and had full insurance coverage, because it targeted inflammation. It targeted tissue regeneration. So in any medical condition, these are basic fundamental things that need to be addressed. So let's come to the, almost we're ending soon because we want to keep to the time. There are 6S quality process. Like, you know, everybody, there are many supplements out there. Like I said, we've done experiments, we've shown you demos to tell you why this really makes sense and the efficacy of it. Now, there's this thing called 6S quality process. So how are your supplements, you know, where's the selection of the ingredients made from? So we are actually, we actually cover all these 6, and all our supplements are actually listed on the USA PDR, physician desk reference, where doctors actually can prescribe it. So it is pharmaceutical grade. That means the way the ingredients are selected is of the standard process. The way where they are sourced from is taken care of. Specified, all the doses are specified, okay, and all the doses are standardized. That means every bottle you pick of Vispan or omega-3 or whatever, or Life Pack, they will all have the same dose. Like many times in other companies, they do random checks, and then sometimes they find that this supplement A, how come the dose is not the same as the other one? Ours is randomly across the board standardized. Can we go back to the slide, Aisu? And then, so it was sourcing, selection, standardization, specification, safety. Even there's no overdose in our supplements. Even if you take, we have the safety of up to 100 capsules per, if you take it one go, and is substantiated by clinical journals and studies. So the 6S quality process is super important for you in your criteria to select the right supplements. Okay, next slide. I think we've come to the end, and it's a Q&A session.